Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. And today I'm super excited to talk about how Larian has finally shipped my copy of Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition. I have been waiting to play Baldur's Gate 3 for a very long time. I was going to play it at launch. I was very excited about it. All the reviews came out saying it's one of the best video games of all time. It's setting a new standard. It's like one of the best things that people have experienced in recent times. Probably the best video game of the current generation. That's like a generation exclusive. So I had some extremely high hopes. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I know Larian has made a lot of great Dungeons and Dragons related games before. So I was really excited about Baldur's Gate 3. Everything I'd seen of it just showed that it was the best game of the year. I'm glad it won Game of the Year, even though I loved Tears of the Kingdom, even though Alan Wake 2 was brilliant, Spider-Man 2. You had a ton of games that could have competed, but nothing was coming close to Baldur's Gate 3 in everyone's opinion here. So I was very excited about that. But when I found out it was a digital-only release and that they weren't planning on making a physical copy, I was really conflicted because I could have tried to hold out and hoping that they would, because I did see a lot of interest online, Twitter specifically, about people asking Larian if they're going to make a physical copy, but nothing pointed to them actually going for it. So I thought if I jump in day one, I can just experience this like everybody else. But I decided I was going to hold out hope. I wanted to get this game physically because I wanted to preserve this game first and foremost. I wanted to have this game later down the line so that if a server shuts down and I don't have it downloaded to my console, it won't just be lost to the annals of time. I really wanted to have this one as a piece of gaming history, especially since it is so iconic, since this is going to be like the game of the generation, kind of like how The Witcher 3 was, or like how The Last of Us was like the pinnacle of the PlayStation 3 era. I really wanted this to be the game that I have physically. So same thing with Alan Wake 2. I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, despite all the stuff and all the praise I've seen and how much I love Remedy, because I wanted to get a physical copy. Lo and behold, they just announced one very recently that I'm very excited about, that I'm absolutely going to be getting. But I held out hope. I wanted to get this one as a physical copy, but time passed and I was getting really antsy. I didn't want to miss out on any of like the sales they were having. They had some occasional few dollar off sales, and I recommended it to my brother, and he played through the whole thing. I was feeling so much FOMO. I did not want to miss out on this game. But finally, my hopes, after checking every single day on the internet, checking Twitter, checking Reddit, checking just Google in general to see if any hint of a physical edition was coming, Larian started to post on Twitter asking about interest for physical edition. And I knew that was probably the end of it, that it was going to come at some point now. So then I really held out, and finally they announced they were doing it, but not just a physical edition that they're going to be selling at retail stores, but a full deluxe edition with tons of bonus goodies. I can't remember everything that's in there. It's like a poster and some artwork, and I believe the soundtrack and everything, and this gorgeous box. I'm so excited about what they did for this for an extra $10. Now, for me in the US, and I think other places as well, the shipping is $20. So overall is $30 extra for this game, which is quite a big ask. But at the same time, I was really wanted this game to be preserved in my collection. And for all the stuff they're giving you extra, it felt like still a great value. So I decided the day that they announced it and pre-orders went live, I went and got my copy. I was so excited about it. And it's been a very long time since then. I knew that they were going to be shipping these copies by the end of Q1 of 2024. So I knew by the end of March, I should have at least shipped. And I expected it to be in my hands before then. And then time passed. We got really close to the end of March. And I'm like, this is not coming. This clearly is not coming at this point because they have not told me it's been shipped. I kept checking my email, checked my like order number and everything, and nothing. And sure enough, shortly after that, they announced that it was going to be delayed. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I can wait a little bit longer. I've got some other games I'm playing. No worries. I can wait a little bit longer. And then the few more weeks came around and nothing changed. And I was getting nervous again. And then sure enough, they announced another delay. I was getting really antsy and getting really frustrated at this point because I really want to play this game. But again, I'm like, it's fine. I did this on purpose. I'm holding out for the physical copy. I can wait. And then they announced one more time that copies were being shipped to a lot of places, but that the PS5 version shipping to the United States, for some reason, got delayed because of some production issues and some like importing issues. Something happened so that specifically my copy coming to me was going to be the last one coming in general. So other places I believe already have them, or they're out in the wild, they're about to be shipped, or they're about to get there, and mine got delayed for a couple more weeks. And I was just at my wit's end. I couldn't believe that they were delaying this one more time, and it just had to target North America as well. But finally, yesterday, I got the confirmation that they're shipping it, and it's going to be coming early July. And I am so excited to finally play this game. I've been wanting to talk about this game, I've been wanting to experience it, and I haven't been able to because it just hasn't come yet. But I'm really excited to preserve this one in my collection. So in the meantime, I've been playing a lot of games. It has fortunately given me a lot of chance to play some of my backlog, or some games that I've been waiting to play that I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time because I was waiting on Baldur's Gate 3. But so I want to talk about some of the games that I have been playing, and some that I'll probably be doing a review on fairly soon. Hogwarts Legacy is one that I'm really close on. It's full of content, and I've put a ton of time into it, and it's a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. Persona 5 Royal, that one has been absolutely killer. I love Persona 5 Royal. I loved Persona 5 Golden. It feels like Royal is just like an evolution of the series in the best way possible. It's so accessible, and it's just so fun and stylish. I love that game. Dave the Diver, I've been playing for quite a while. I'm kind of off of it for now, but I plan on jumping back in and finishing out the main story and doing a lot of the side quests because it is so much fun. One of the best roguelites I've played in a very long time, probably since Hades. I've also been playing Okami HD, which is a remake of the PS2 and Wii game. That's super fun. It's absolutely brilliant. It's very Zelda-like. It's got one of the most unique art styles, cell shading. It's really gorgeous. I love that game. Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope is kind of on my back burner, but I have been playing it a little bit. I've been playing Nobody Saves the World on my PlayStation with my kids. Tons of fun. I love that game. Drinkbox Studios is fantastic. I've been playing Animal Well, which I finished the main story, but I'm doing all the extra stuff because there's so much more to experience. I love Animal Well. It's absolutely phenomenal. And Lego DC Supervillains that I'm playing with my daughter and having a pretty good time with. I plan on doing a review on that one fairly shortly because I just finished the main story. We're doing the bonus content and we should be done. So that's kind of what I've been up to in the gaming space. I'd love to know in the comments down below what you have been playing. I don't know if any of you have been waiting for the Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition, if any of you got the actual physical edition, but I have been waiting with bated breath. I'm actually really excited too for a game like Alan Wake 2. Actually recently got announced that they're doing a physical version with all the DLC. I'm going to be buying that as well. It's coming out in October. Super excited to play that one too. It'll be kind of nice to have Baldur's Gate 3 play for several months, probably get pretty deep into that game, and then have Alan Wake 2 come out physically and get to play that one and experience all of that. Very excited for that. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you're playing right now. If you're excited for Baldur's Gate 3 Physical Edition, if you don't care, or if you've played it before and you want to tell me a little bit about it, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.